with our first thing of the fucking stream. B was eating, B was fucking eating, and so didn't jump in to do the interruption. Instead, Mars jumps in with my tooth hurts. Okay. What's up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? Welcome into the stream. We are joined once again in the Alandressa story campaign of D&D by our lovely party members, Katie, Tats, Mars, B, and Shen. How's everybody doing?
Butts.
Highly caffeinated.
Nice.
How are you?
Nice. Yes, I've got a portable fan on me to my right. I can like carry around, and it's not like one of those little handheld Dujima flips. It's like a proper like side plate sized fan, but it's got like its own little built-in stand, and it's like battery operated, so it's a good powerful fan, but it's got like a decent battery in it, so it's like really good. Very nice. Dujima flips, yeah, that's what my sister used to call whatever she could not remember the name of. She would call it a Dujima flip. She still does, I think. B plus caffeine equals chaos. Well, B has already thrown verbal abuse in my direction.
No, isn't it coas? It's just coas. Always coas.
Coas, yeah, it's coas. Yeah.
Coas.
Is that like two people's ass working together?
This is what I said.
Right?
This is what I said during
Or
Kukuro.
it's an ass corporation. A corporation of asses, a corporation of
Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
Asco?
Yeah. So,
Asco.
we are back in the realm of Alandressa. You are in the territory of Tushuga, kind of the country of gods. This is where the Norse pantheon live, split between the Vanir and the Aesir. The Vanir living in this city, which goes by the name of Power, and the Aesir living in its partner city, going by the name of Majesty. We do have a little map for people who might want to see it. Let me show it to you now. This is a reminder of the territory that you are walking through and in. To your north is Corelva. To the east and south is Gorizont. You are currently in Power, right at the bottom there, in this desertous land, which is filled with oases. I believe that's the plural. Oases. Anyway, you are in Power at the moment. You have just destroyed the plant, the like creation, the factory, if you like, of ambrosia, the drink that gives the Norse gods their longevity. They are mortal. They do have a shelf life, if you like. And it's the ambrosia that keeps that at bay. So far, you have been to Highfall, briefly. Sithmaru, briefly as well. You blew up Dreidel. You blew up a ship. And you also blew up Power. So you've exploded 3 major points on the map. 1 being a ship, 2 being cities. You have just exploded shit. You've also come from Ironfront, gone through the Red Wall. You've been down to Gorizont. You have started a riot in Gorizont. And you've not touched Corelva, nor have you touched Elysia yet. But you are on the hunt currently for the patron of Ruby, who goes by the name of Stranger, or Friend, or some might call them the Spider, as they are wont to sit down beside you and become your friend. But that power has gone from Ruby since the patron disappeared, was collected by some otherworldly force and taken elsewhere. You're still trying to find them. You have a feeling that they might be in the City of Majesty. And this is where you stand now in Power. What would you all like to do?
I want to investigate the other tower before going over to Majesty. I don't want to fuck off to a different city and then backfire myself in terms of finding my patron. That's Ruby's plan.
Yeah.
I think Ruby still looks like Steve at the moment as well.
Yeah, you will do. You will do.
I enjoy
Okay.
this.
So is this also what the rest of you want to be doing? I would just say, just talk in character with each other.
I have no complaints if that's what you want to do. Oops.
I mean, if you're happy with it, guys. I mean, we're gonna need everything possible on our side, and well, for one, me actually having some spells might be useful. But if we can have the Chichu on our side, I think that's going to be useful against orcs. So
You're in the starry place.
yeah, if I've had a look, and already at the tower, I've kind of planned a route if we're okay to investigate it, and then maybe let's be a little bit more covert this time, and then we
So
can.
no melting out.
Health roll. Gotcha.
Should we
Yeah.
get like disguises?
Barrel roll.
I mean, I'm already disguised. You guys are welcome to disguise yourself,
I-
or I can just head in on my own.
I
and
think
then
we should
kind of
go
let it
to
be.
Majesty. I'd like to go and see the tower.
My shoes disagree with each other, but
Okay.
I think the tower, because we're here, and then Majesty. My shoes would be happy both that way.
So long as your legs don't end up going in different directions, there, Alden.
I could try, but I'd like to just go to Majesty if that's better with you.
I think we need to go to the tower first. Okay?
I mean,
Then we'll go to
majority
Majesty.
rules. We're all saying the tower.
I agree.
Let's just
I
have a
think
look
we
at
should
the
go to the tower. Yes. Yeah.
If
Right.
how about if the feet become a problem, Aldrin? Why don't you just levitate a little bit and have like a long cloak dripping over so the height difference is not seen? Just because if you're floating, your feet can't, your shoes can't take you elsewhere.
Well, if I'm floating, they can't take me anywhere. But if I'm floating, it might make
You
other
can't
people
take you
think I'm
anywhere
odd.
either. Levitate,
Yeah,
you have
I
to
can
hold on
take
to
you.
things. It's not the same thing as
Yeah.
fly. You have to hold on to
Y'all
things,
could-
don't you?
Tug me along on a rope like a kite.
Yeah.
Well,
Totally inconspicuous.
Yeah.
could just give Alden a piggyback.
An
I mean,
elf,
a
a
balloon.
dragon
I'm
elf
odd.
balloon. So,
Really
you guys
has an intriguing image.
Yes, you guys are considering this. You're talking it through. Each of you have also leveled up. We should mention. Since the last session, you have all increased to level 9 overall. Some of you are still multi-classed, of course, so you've taken one or t'other. But there are no new classes that have been added here. Everybody is something that we should expect. However, while you're talking about Aldrin levitating, I guess Aldrin's sort of looking around at themselves and wondering which bits would float and which wouldn't. I would like the other 4 of you to give me a perception check, please. Ooh, look at these juicy numbers coming in. 28, 24, and 2 14s. Okay, Isabel and Briar, you don't really notice this, but Ruby and Ash definitely do. You can see the beginnings of something that's like raised up between Aldrin's shoulder blades. That like their clothes seem to be a bit taut in that area. And it's only when you really take a proper close look, the two of you, that you start to see like there's what look like bone, maybe, with scales coming out between the shoulder blades of Aldrin.
Hey, Aldrin, turn around.
Okay. Spins in a circle.
No, I meant like your back to me.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
All right, I'm gonna pull your shirt down just a little bit by your neck.
Okay, I don't know why.
Pull their shirt down.
It looks like the beginning of wings growing.
Hey, Aldrin.
Mhm.
Got little
Cool.
nubbies back here.
Nubbies.
Yeah,
Is it
go ahead
bad?
and feel. No, I mean,
Doesn't
might be
hurt
painful.
none. I don't
Mira?
think.
does it hurt?
Not to me. My tooth hurts, but that's a different thing.
Yeah, if they touch the nubbies, does it hurt?
more of an itch than anything, but it's an unusual kind of feeling. It's not something that you've had in that spot before, so like it's a new sensation to touch anything there. But you do feel it.
It's kind of odd, but it's there and it's part of me, I guess, because I can feel it.
I think you're evolving.
Ugh. Darwinian.
So, do you guys head out towards the down the pathway towards the tower then?
Yes,
Yes.
we do.
Okie dokie. So I'll describe this before we load up the map. But essentially, you guys are, for fuck's sake, B. Essentially,
Sorry.
you guys are always with the fucking rotation. Yeah, essentially you guys are walking and talking. You are making your way through this area of the city as all of this is sort of being done while you're talking about all of this and seeing the back, seeing your nubs on your back. You're also seeing like just talking amongst yourselves about everything. So, as you walk, is there anything else that you guys have got on your mind while you're heading through the city in that direction?
I really hope you didn't eat my father.
I didn't.
I really hope that too.
Be free.
Ruby, give me a
believe you're just
constitution
sitting
check. Constitution save from Ruby.
Ruby has such a terrible constitution, she vomits all the time.
13's a pass. Okay, you're not going to vomit. You
Just a bit of a
you
tummy
feel a
rumble.
little bit of a tummy gurgle, and then it comes back down. But yeah, you head through the city. You notice that there's a lot of different kinds of stone. You see that there's flagstone steps all the way through. Like the whole place seems like it's been paved in some way. Every single angle is perfect. There's not a single brick out of place. Even the cobblestone is arranged like geometrically, so that all of the gaps between every stone is exactly the same. So that there's no mortar that needed to fill up any kind of space. There's no kind of cracks or chips in any of it. All of it looks perfect. Everybody that walks through this city as well has got purpose to their stride. It's the beginning of day at this point. You've all had your long rests. You've come out, you've seen the raising of day, and you've decided, okay, this is the way that we're going to head. We're going to, you've got your shoes back. You've got everything back that you needed. You're headed now to investigate this tower. And as you walk and you trace the line through the streets and you go through these narrow alleyways that Ruby spotted from the rooftops, and you get to a point where you start to realize, oh, my viewpoint from the top of that building didn't really get this far, and you find you dividing off into two different ways. You can see that there's a whole shopping district, and there's a whole creativity district, and there's like an education area, but all of it seems to have purpose to it. There's no kind of be who you can be. There's no kind of free will, do what you want to do. It all seems like each corner you turn, there's another person discussing the idea of power, the idea of generating power, of creating power, of new ideas of how to generate power, of maybe the ambrosia isn't enough, maybe they need to do something different, maybe the fact that the gods need to drink something periodically is a weakness in and of itself, and maybe they could do something with that. Maybe, you might see rogues in alleyways with hushed voices speaking in thieves' cant. You don't really understand exactly what they're saying, but they don't seem like they're going with the general consensus of everybody else around you. You continue on down these perfectly sort of. It's like a morning dew, right? It's like an autumn dew, because you're in a desertous place. So the winter sweep hasn't really made it this far. It seems like this whole city is all green, and there is like the regular moisture of a regular summer, right? So you're walking down what feels like, I don't know, like a September afternoon dew, where everything is sort of slightly damp on the ground from the morning rains the day before. And you're feeling that maybe this place isn't quite so bad. maybe everybody here just has a purpose and that they're all living to that purpose. They don't seem like they're in shackles. They don't seem like they're under the thumb. But certainly they have been indoctrinated. And certainly they do seem like they all have a singular mind and a singular purpose, like a hive. And it's at that point where you think of the word hive, or maybe you discuss it out loud, that you finally arrive at the smelting district. The smelting district is different from the other places. This is it's like a central park kind of area, but surrounded by like furnaces and industry. This is not a place that people go to just to hang out. This central area, this kind of plaza with all of the grassland here, this seems like it's the kind of place that is here to rest or to take the mind off of the purpose of this area. That, like, yes, it is industrial, but the people here don't want to be reminded of that. So they've got this beautiful grassy area in the center with a beautiful fountain. And, there's a lot of things around here that remind you of industry, but at least if you wanted to take your mind off that, you could look towards the fountain and maybe for a moment think of something else. It's at that point that you all arrive at this area, and you see that there are a couple of guards here ahead of you. They're sort of just talking between one another about recent events. The like massive explosion on the horizon the other day. They don't really have any mind to pay towards you. They just, don't really register you as you arrive. Is there anything that any of you want to do while you're here?
I kind of want to, look around and... Actually, I'm going to grab my Ravenstone.
Okay.
And I want to see if there's any danger.
So you activate the Ravenstone.
Yep.
Which one are you using?
The first one. In the bag. The first one in the bag.
Well, I think isn't it 1 and A? I have a feeling the
Number
one I
one
used
and
last
A.
week was 1.
Okay, then I want to use A.
So I think you have A. Yeah. We should keep them separate just so we know.
Then I should give you 1, and you can hold on to it, and then I'll hold on to A.
That's what I'm doing. I've still got 1. You've got A. I never gave it you back.
Oh, I thought you gave it back. That was my misunderstanding.
Oh, I didn't. If I did, I didn't intend to.
Right, so which of you has got which? Because I'll give one of you one and one of you the other.
Ruby has number 1.
You have number 1. Okay. Inventory. Where is it? That's not inventory. That's inventory. Okay. You don't have it in your inventory just yet. So you've got number 1. There you go. And you have got A. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to remove that from your bag. There you go. And then you did give Aldrin the Froggadashery, didn't you? Or did you?
Yes.
It's not in their inventory, so no, you didn't. There you
I
go.
wanted
Now
to. I
you
didn't know
do.
how to change it.
Okay, and then we've got the Cryptid Chrysalis, the food bag. Who wanted that?
I can hold on to that as well.
Okay.
If that's cool.
Hold the
So
cheese.
you've got that now. And then we've got
For the cheese!
the breastplate of
I want it.
Ravanda.
Yeah, I wanted Shen to have, or Isabel to have that. Sorry.
I lose my bonus if I start wearing armor.
Okay, then Isabel, do you
I
want
think
it?
it's Briar.
Briar can wear it.
Yeah, Briar, can you wear heavy armor?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're a
then I'll have
cleric.
you
You
have
can
that.
you can wear that. Yeah.
Sorry, barbarians go best on almond.
Currently, you're wearing scale mail, which is a 14 AC, and the breastplate is also a 14 AC. So you're not losing any AC by wearing it. You just need to attune to it. So you can do that in an hour of your downtime. It's something that you can do over a short rest. So it's just you can take a short rest and just attune to it. In that time, you have to be in physical contact with it, and you need to just focus on it. So you can't be doing other things while you're doing that. But yes, it is yours.
Then let Isabel have the whims of the sky.
So
Okey
do
dokey.
it
Taking my long rest now. I forgot to do it because I wasn't here last week.
I think you already have it, don't you? Or not?
Let me check.
Yeah. Yeah, you've already got one. You already had one.
Oh, okay. You must have done it for me then.
Probably.
Okay, perfect. Never mind then.
And Isabel wanted the Whims of the Sky.
I can't remember what that does.
It's the coin that you
a
flip. It's
distraction
either wind
thing.
or thunder.
Yeah, it gives you a
Okay.
distraction of one kind or another.
Alright, I can have it. I can take that.
Okay, so that is all of the... you've emptied your sack. Good job.
As you do.
As you do. Okay, so we've got Ravenstone 1 and Ravenstone A.
Yeah, and I am holding A to see if it's gonna burn or anything.
Okie dokie. I just need to double check. Okay. Ash, you activate it. You notice that the feathers, like the tumult inside of it, starts to whip up.
Okay. So are the feathers changing color to blue?
They're like the effect, the magical effect of this item is in effect now. So instead of it being just looking like it's the facets of the stone itself, it looks like those are shifting, moving, and turning as described. So they are shifting around and being all Ravenstone-like.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna keep it like clutched in my hand and periodically glance at it to see if it turns to blue or not. The feathers. Because that's what it does, right? Like if danger's close, they turn blue. It was
Yeah.
my understanding.
Yes. So they're turning blue.
They are turning blue. Okay, I'm gonna put that away and turn around to everybody. I'm gonna walk in front of them. Hold on. And I'm gonna turn around and do the hand sigil thingy for danger.
And nobody reacts.
I
Sorry,
with
motorcycle
my waking
brigade
mind,
going
I
by.
realise I can't do that.
Oh right, you got the magic.
Yep, I'm level 9. 3 levels of those are useless. It's great.
I'll give you a pat on the shoulder.
Yeah, thanks. I also need to double check my walking stat with you at some point. Please, Jackal, because I think it's too much. I think I've got 10 extra feet. Anyway, I would... Ruby's going to use this opportunity because Ruby's still Steve. So Ruby's going to go ahead of the group and speak to the guards. She needs to work out what to say there. Shit, should have done that. Never mind.
I'm stepping back.
Same.
Go on, Steve.
Yeah, I'm not sure what has happened over the last few days. I've noticed that there's been less of us on shift. Yeah, I'm a little bit confused by that. No, I know. It's a bit weird, that, isn't it? I thought that we might have more of us, especially with the explosion. Do you know what happened with that? No, not really.
Excuse me.
Hello. Yes, hello.
I apologise to interrupt. I was just taking a walk this way, and
Are you on your way to work?
I'd noticed. Well, if you can call it work. If you enjoy your job, is it work?
Give me a give me a persuasion. Give me a persuasion check.
Why is that persuasion? Why? Why if Ruby really enjoys her job?
Give me that's what I'm saying. Persuasion means you're telling the truth. Deception is when you're telling a lie.
Oh yeah, you are quite right. Yeah, it's not really a job if you enjoy it. Well, yeah. What was it you were asking? Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. It was more of, well, obviously the explosion that happened yesterday, day before yesterday. The days blur. Are you worried with? And I gesture to the tower. You worried about this one coming up?
What, the furnace? No?
Well, yeah. Hot, right? Furnaces.
I suppose. But it's just a furnace, isn't it? It's like a chimney.
I suppose you're right. Not the most
Well,
versed with furnaces.
when you think
other
of
than
it-
they're hot and I shouldn't go near them.
Well, when you think of it, if anything should be okay being set fire to, it's probably a chimney. Oh yeah,
All right. I
you've
hadn't
got a
thought of
good
it
point
that
on
way.
that one, Paul. Yeah, I hadn't really thought of that. So yeah, furnaces are probably all right to go up in flames. Oh, but what if
Suppose you're
it goes all cold? We should probably think about it going all cold. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't think of that. That'll put the furnace out. Yeah. And then what are we going to smelt?
Winter.
Surely it would take a lot of coal to put the furnace out. I don't know. How would you get that much ice? Where would you get the ice from?
Oh,
Surely
I
not
don't
around
know.
here, right? There's no ice. Surely there's no ice for miles. Where would be the nearest ice? And
Well,
Steve
no.
just looks into the middle distance.
We have that whole weather thing, don't we? So we don't really worry about that normally.
You don't worry about ice?
Oh, we've got wards, haven't we?
Ice is so cold, though. I don't like it in my drinks. It's too cold for my teeth.
Where are you going for your ice? There's no ice anywhere. Where do you work?
Ice, the ice, like the grey things that people put in your drinks.
Where do
They're
you
hard and
work?
hard to crunch.
Where do you work?
Hey, I'm sorry. My friend recently sustained a brain injury. Steve, come on, we've got to go.
Give me an insight
I was talking
check,
to
Ash.
Paul, and I'm sorry I didn't get your name. I was talking to Paul.
You could have stopped eating rocks.
19. Ash, the guard on the left here is ignoring you. Pointedly.
Oh, okay.
Where are we going if I can't stay here?
What's your
Come on,
name?
we've got to get. Who, me?
He still ignores you.
What's your name?
My name? My name? My name?
Yes.
Steve, come on, we must go.
Steve.
Steve, that's my name.
You know, I've worked in this area for a long time now. What is it now? It's probably about, what, like 12 months? Yeah, about 12 months. And I've never known you come through here. You must be on your way somewhere out elsewhere, because I don't remember you working in this area.
I'm always on my way. Aren't we always on our way? Ash, are you on your way?
I'm always on my way.
We're
Quiet,
always
you.
on the way.
I don't want to hear from you. He points towards Ash.
But we're always on the way.
Listen. I don't quite like the fact that you're bringing up conspiracy theories about our furnace. It's a big tall chimney.
What?
You don't seem to grasp
big
the fact
tall
that we've
chimney.
got wards against the weather. And you seem to have an idea that you've seen ice somewhere in here. There ain't been ice here for centuries. What are you talking about?
I have ice in my drinks. They're little and they're grey and they're crunchy, but they don't break and they hurt my teeth and they're cold.
Give me a
Steve,
deception
rock.
check.
those are rocks, Steve.
Give me a deception check.
You gotta stop eating the rock.
19. That's a good deception check. The second guy steps in closer to you, sheathes his sword, pulls out a smaller dagger. It looks like it's like rough-hewn from rock almost, with a bit more of a shine to it. Points it up towards your neck and goes to grab for Steve's clothes. What do you do?
I'm a monk. I'm going to use my, I don't know, a dexterity saving throw or like an acrobatics check to like.
You just want to dodge out of the way of it?
I'm backing off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm backing off. If someone's wielding a knife towards me, I'm fucking right off. I'm backing away like, whoa,
Okay.
what are you doing, man?
Give me, it would be dexterity based, so give me an acrobatics check.
Okie doke.
Yeah,
Beat a
man.
12. Oh!
You are a 12.
You are a 12.
Beat a 12.
You
Jesus,
just
that's with
meet
plus
it.
7, man.
Yeah, meets it, beats it. You, he goes out to reach for your collar and misses, and he just tries to sort of play it off as if, you know, cool it out. Like he just doesn't want to. It doesn't want to make it look like he just failed at that. He wants it to look like he intended to not grab you by the collar. So he just sort of like fumbles for it and keeps the knife where it is. Listen.
Hey, man.
I've heard about ice. I just want to try it. Where are you getting it?
Oh, well, I get it outside. You know, like where the grassy areas are, then there's the little grey things. And then I put them in my drink.
Where? I've never known ice anywhere. It doesn't occur here. I need to know.
And then points to the greenery near. Right there's loads of little grey bits. There, you put them in your drink. They're cold.
He's been eating
They're hard,
rocks.
though.
Aldrin is 30 feet away shouting this at the moment. Okay. Paul just sort of looks at his friend, and his friend is not paying attention to Paul at all. He just sort of like, I'm sorry, Paul. I've got to go and look. You understand, don't you? Well, yeah, okay. That's fine. And he runs off into the grass. I'm not done with you. There's something happening here, and I'm not happy with it. I don't know what you're doing, or why you have been trying to play this tune about the chimneys going down because of ice, when we haven't had ice here for hundreds of years. It doesn't occur. We have wards. It's a magical ward that stops ice. You might have fooled Kevin over there, but he's not all there. I am. I'm the brains of this operation.
Hang on, Paul.
Steve isn't all here either, if you couldn't figure that out.
You're talking... Hey, this is so mean. Everyone's talking about ice.
You! Be quiet! I don't want to hear from
There
you!
isn't, like, magical ice. There's, like, magical ice. People can create magical ice.
I go up with my hands when I'm showing us say, look, Steve's been hitting quite a few rocks and started headbutting them, and now he's all a bit weird.
Hey, I liked... Why can't I punch a rock?
Because it doesn't do anything.
I want to punch a rock.
You can punch some if you just come to work.
This feels like something that I
Alright
don't want to be a
then.
part of. I'm going to leave you to be whatever you want to be. That's fine, but
I'm
do
gonna
not
be
come back.
whatever I want to be.
Do not come
It's
back to this
rocky here.
district or I will arrest you, okay? I'm going to go and grab Kevin because you've clearly thrown him a line on this other fucking grey
He's
Yeah.
just getting some tiny ice.
Yeah, make sure he doesn't eat those
Right.
tiny ice, I say in quotations.
I am going to dash to the nearest entrance of this
I'm
tower
holding
because I'm
you.
fed up doing this performance check.
So the tower is over here on far top right. Right over here.
Hey, does anyone want to cast Pass Without Trace and then help us stealth past, please? Anyone? Help?
Hold on.
I'm not baiting around the bush here. we need speed.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay, you've all got it.
Go.
Right, we gotta
Just
do our
re-
stealth check, right?
Give me stealth checks.
Okay, stuff.
21, 31. That's a nat 20. 17, 13, 28.
31. Jesus.
Nice.
Right, at least you rolled a 2, not a 1.
So the group stealth check is a 17.
I have a nat 20.
So this guy is right ahead of you. He's gonna roll his perception as he is on guard and is patrolling the area. I'm not going to tell you whether you see it, where he sees you or not, but he is just sort of stood here. I will also mention that this area is an open area. It's an open furnace. So it's a large open blacksmithing area with no walls to it. This is just a different paved area. It's slightly sheltered, but there is a chimney that goes up from it. The tower that you've been spotting is definitely this building instead. The next guy is also going to roll a perception check. And just tell me what it is that you're doing as you try to go by here. How are you stealthing?
Ruby, and I hopefully am behind items and watching the guards.
Ruby's doing the same.
And trying to cross when they're looking away.
Yep.
We'll do another one for these
In
guys.
the furnace.
Okay.
I'm just trying to look like I belong there because I'm one of the two humans here. I can try at least look like I belong.
So I've just rolled perception for the last two as you approach at this tower. They have noticed you. They're not currently acknowledging you.
That's fine. Can I do a quick about the building just to check if there's any other doors that are a little bit less in the open?
You could walk around it. Just walk around
That's
it.
what I'm gonna do. Okay. I still want to move without checking.
Fine.
Is this a door?
Yeah, it's an opening.
Can I? Because there's no one around. I don't think.
Mhm.
Can I just check if it's unlocked
It's an opening.
quietly?
Oh, so it's just
Oh,
open.
it's an opening. I apologize. I walk in.
Oh, you fall.
Oh no! I shouldn't do that. I should
both
do that.
fall.
I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that.
Too late. You already said it and did
I
it.
walk in. Oh, I wanted to. Oh.
Aldrin and Ruby are now falling. You can't say no takesies backsies. That doesn't work. You fucking
Well,
fall.
no. I hadn't heard you said you fall. I just clocked that I'd not really looked. Never mind. I just have slow fall, so I can use my reaction to reduce falling damage.
Can I levitate real
You
quick?
can levitate.
You can cast levitate,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll use my reaction to reduce any falling damage by 5 times my monk level. So
Okay. Ruby, you're
Yeah.
still falling.
Can I also grab Ruby with the levitate?
I can't.
spell? With a twin spell?
Yeah, I'll allow you to
Ooh.
do that. We'll call this a sleight of hand. Or in athletics, you can use one or the other. You'll need to get above a 12 to be able to do this. As you're using a spell and athletics or sleight of hand. Get above a 12.
We could go with a sleight of hand.
Oh no.
You go to reach for Ruby, and unfortunately, Ruby's fur just is all that you can grab, and you rip off a chunk of fur.
If Ruby misses, like clocks Aldrin's trying to do something, and then
Mhm.
is realizing that, oh god, there's no floor, then going to try and use like my claws to grab the shit out of the wall behind me
Okay.
to try and slow.
Give me an athletics check.
Yeah, that's reasonable. Where is athletics? Can't spell.
Top.
Here it is.
A.
Oh
Okay.
no!
You
that one.
fail and continue falling.
No.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Down.
fly in and like start going down to try to catch her.
Okay.
Is your diving flying speed quicker than mine?
I don't know.
If you're diving flying speed quicker than
Yeah.
speed,
A fall,
Ruby's
yeah.
falling
Speed is-
speed.
You need
My
fly
speed
down
is
faster
50.
than you can fall. Okay, so
Like a falcon.
yeah. Okay, so I will need you to do an athletics check as well, please, Ash.
Oh, all right. This might be terrible.
That is a nat 1.
Oh no!
Ash,
sake.
somehow, Ash, you managed to get your wings tangled in your bags as you're now going upside down, and that's not a position that you've normally done. And now you are no longer flying, you are falling. You're falling alongside
Awesome.
Ruby.
No, why are we like this? I don't know how long I'm gonna fall. Shit.
Squad.
Is there anything I could do? Come on. I got a spell. Come on.
I mean, I would attempt another twin levitate, but I don't think I'm allowed to do that in this.
Yeah,
moment.
it's like how long are we falling until, you know, if no one's going to come up with an idea, then I feel like I'm just sweeping the ground with as much slow fall, reduced damage as possible.
You're still falling.
Can
Oh,
I
God.
try and levitate them?
They are
If there
hundreds
is
of
enough
feet away
time?
from you now.
Can I?
You
Oh,
already
right,
tried it and
then.
it didn't work. And
Oh,
so in the
yeah,
next turn that they would have
that's-
taken, they would have dropped another 100.
Yeah. Okay.
Bollocks. Where the
Um,
fuck are we going?
I don't know if I can polymorph as a reaction while I'm falling, so I don't know.
Well, it's an action, not a reaction, but you are able to do actions and whatever else while you're going. What do you
I would
polymorph
say
got the
into?
ability to fly.
Does falling and hitting the ground count as an attack?
It counts as damage.
If you punch the ground as you fall, maybe.
Is your question about whether polymorph will, like, whether it will take your health off you when you hit the ground?
If I try to polymorph, because like what polymorph says is it will last for an hour or until the target drops to 0 hit points and dies. And
You
I
can
don't.
That
use
makes
it as a
no
buffer.
difference to an attack. An attack has nothing to do with that. You
My
would
second
still,
question was
if
the
you hit the
sanction.
ground, if you hit the ground and you know take all of that damage, then yes, you're going to reduce to 0 hit points.
But if you polymorph before you hit the ground, then you hitting the ground would take all of the damage from your polymorph, and you should be fine as yourself. And change back.
No, I could like change form myself. I'm trying to help Ruby.
You're still falling, by the way. While all of this thought is going on, you're still falling.
This is a long fall. Just so
Yes,
you
it
know.
is.
Yeah,
I'm
I know,
aware, I'm
it
aware.
is. I mean, I have nothing more I can offer unless I can continue to try and grab the wall again and again. But that just, well, if I keep falling, then maybe I can. But it just feels a bit cheeky after I've rolled on that one.
I've
Otherwise,
also rolled
I'm
another
just
one.
fucked.
I'm open to new
I'm stuck
ideas.
here.
I'm just waiting to hear them.
I have
don't know,
nothing I can
50
offer.
feet
other-
of rope that won't reach you. Got Misty Step if that would let me go downwards, but
It has
that's
to be
also
a
only
place
30
you can
feet
see,
and You're
yeah.
well past.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
Can I
don't-
try and punch the air and see if that pushes me the opposite direction? I'm wondering if it's like a weird gravity thing.
What cardinal direction do you punch?
Well, or punch, whatever. Whichever way I am falling.
Forward,
if it's
forward,
like
back,
head first,
left, right, up, down.
Well, if I'm falling down, I am then punching against the down.
You're punching against the down. Okay.
Sense.
Give me an attack roll.
Right? I think that makes sense. I don't understand what I've just said.
Okay, I know what I can do.
17 hits. You
Whatever.
reappear next to Aldrin. No longer falling.
No longer falling.
No longer falling.
Briar's gonna
I'm just
immediately
stood.
cast
You are now.
Dashboard on
Well,
Ruby.
you're sort of like proned, but you've punched the ground and now you're sort of just lying down on what feels to you to be a solid surface. But as you look down at it, you are looking through it and seeing Ash falling. Yeah, Lucy's losing his
Did
shit
I-
right now in chat, being like, "Oh my god, it worked!"
Did I see what Ruby did though?
Uh,
Or is it dark and I can't see.
I will give you a perception check to see whether you spotted it
I was
in
going to
time.
say you don't need to do a perception check. If Katie doesn't want to say what you wanted to say, then as soon as Ruby's realised it worked, we'll just shout.
A 9.
Down.
You're hundreds of
was
feet
a nat
below
one.
everybody. That was a nat 1. You didn't see it.
Ruby shouts as loud. No, she can't. It's not going to matter. Oh,
I'm
shit.
just gonna wild shape.
Okay, into
Into a bear.
a bear.
Yeah, why not?
Famously
It's a
able
bear.
to fly.
Come back.
Not something that flies?
Famously able to
I'm
fly.
not allowed to. It said in the wild shape I can't change into anything that has flying speed or swimming speed.
You have to have
until eighth level.
yeah, you have to be one level above this as druid to be able to
Oh,
fly.
no.
I don't have
I
that.
forgot you'd taken
Yeah.
levels in cleric.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna
So,
be a
like,
bear.
you can't even turn into a chippy bird or something?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, are you just stopping to fly yourself? Have you just given up flying?
I got my wings
Got
tangled.
wing tangled.
Oh, sorry.
That's the power of the nat one.
The power of
So
the nat
I'm
one,
literally
exactly.
just
A
gonna
lot of nat
fall
ones
until I
today.
can't.
A lot of nat ones
What?
today. You're gonna fall
Because if
until
I
you hit the
fall- yeah.
ground. Okay.
Yep.
You are now a bear, and you are falling.
I'm gonna rawr, rawr.
You're gonna rah rah.
I don't know what else
Okay.
to do.
What are you rah rahing
Do
at?
we hear?
What are you rah rahing at?
The situation that
The
I've gotten myself
situation.
into.
You're rowing at the situation. Okay. So you
Round
are
the ground, at
angry
least.
at an abstract concept. Okay. So
Yes. No, I'm gonna.
give me
I
an
think as a
intimidation
bear, I would-
check. Give me an intimidation check.
All right, let's go.
You scare the ground.
Basically.
You could have got a bow and arrow.
Nope.
No, you're not able to intimidate the ground. No.
All right, I'm just gonna flail my bare arms and legs
Give me an attack roll.
and
Did
Just do it
just
as a
like a.
do it
unarmed?
with your weapon because it'll be do like an unarmed strike or a quarterstaff. Give me the attack roll part. 23 hits. And everybody else sees a bear materialize on the ground next to Ruby. Just going like, rawr, 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 rawr.
can I do a constitution save?
Yes. 8. That's a fail.
Why do you torture yourself?
Ruby pisses herself.
Rawr, rawr, rawr,
I have
rawr.
no idea that is
Yeah.
Ruby just pisses herself. She's had a very stressful time.
Yes. Ash, you are in bear form next to Ruby. You can spot Ruby next to you now.
Has piddled herself.
Ruby is just is if she feels it's solid floor, she's still
Yes.
prone. I've not stood up yet. I'm
It
gonna
feels
combat
like
crawl
solid
away
floor,
from this
yeah.
bear, and I've pissed myself. I am having a terrible
Okay.
time. I am
Isabel-
just crawling away.
Isabel,
You know
you
what
have
I
no, you said away from the bear, so I'm going directly away from the bear. You
Oh,
immediately knock over Isabel, who is stood like right next to you. Isabel,
watching
you
you.
get rolled into by a Ruby who is now smelling a little bit different than what you remember.
Oh god.
You know, Ruby,
Okay.
true friendship is like pissing your pants. Only you feel the true warmth.
Oh god.
I need to ask, is Ash
Bear.
still in bear form?
Yes.
You've not
Bear.
changed out of bear form. You're still in bear form. Okay.
There's a bear in there.
Still in
Fine.
bear form.
Aldrin, there's a bear in there.
Says Dash, right?
How do you know?
They're the one who fell and they came back the same way you did.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
So, you've now got bear form Ash is sort of just there in this liminal space. Aldrin floating in it. and the other 3 of you stood on the bricks outside. What do you want to do at this point?
I'm still prone. I want to just touch the floor and check if it's still solid for me, or if I've managed to reset it to just falling.
Give me a wisdom check. Not a wisdom save, just a wisdom check.
Yeah.
A wisdom ability check, yes. So you're adding your wisdom bonus
You're going
onto
to be
the
really
D20.
annoyed with how I roll that. You just wanted me to roll a d20 and then what's its face it?
You at the top of your main page, you just click
the
wisdom.
little whiz.
Yeah, click whiz,
It's
and
not.
it'll say ability.
Oh, the whiz!
the
I
little-
didn't
Yes.
realize I was clicking the whiz. I was
There you
trying
go.
to click the numbers.
Well,
A
Anyway,
4. So no,
he's
your
already clicked the whiz
willpower.
earlier.
Your willpower is not strong enough for you to focus that into being again. You are
May
you
I
are just
try to-
touching the open air, if it even is air.
I am touching the open air. I want to slap it now. I'm attacking it because that worked the last time.
Okay. Give me an attack roll then. That hits. You feel it's solid again.
I'm gonna stand up now, and with every step, I'm just gonna stamp. Because
Okay.
I in my little head, I don't know if I need to keep doing that, but I'm gonna do it.
All right. Do it.
I do.
You step out. As you take your first step, you kick down, and you feel a solid surface. You do again, still solid. You just like standing
FYI,
there.
Ruby
You
looks
look like you're having like a
stupid.
tantrum. Yeah, you're like kick, 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 just to stand
I
still.
look ridiculous. Yeah. Everyone else is welcome to copy if they want.
Aldrin's gonna grab Ruby's shirt and get tugged along.
Like a balloon.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's an Aldrin
I'm-
balloon.
What are the
me
others
and
doing?
Briar, yeah, I'm gonna hold on to the frame of whatever wall's there.
Yeah.
And just stamp my foot in the air and attack
Okay.
it that way.
Give me an unarmed strike, and we'll see
Oh
whether
gosh, I
you
gotta
can
find
hit.
this. How does
I
one
really
find it?
enjoy this.
It's in your weapons
Put it on a check.
inventory.
I
Stamp.
got it.
21 hits, yeah. You punch at the ground and it's kind of solid.
Okay, I get on then.
Get on, okay? I like the fact that everybody's so fucking terrified of a liminal space. Okay, Briar, you're up. We've got Aldrin floating around like an Aldrin balloon. Ruby's kicking the ground everywhere. Ash is just a bear. And Isabel's punching the ground underneath their feet instead of kicking it for some reason.
No, I was using my feet to kick the ground.
You said,
Yeah,
you said
Shen
punch.
did
I'm
say
sure
kick.
you said punch.
I said kick.
Jen said kick.
Okay,
Kick or
well,
stamp with my feet is one of them.
Play
And
the
you
tape.
said to do an unarmed strike to check.
play the tape. Okay, well, Briar, it's your turn. What are you doing to get in here?
Well, after seeing everybody else kick the ground, I'm gonna try to do the same.
Can I hold on to Briar
Okay.
just in case?
Give me an attack roll.
I'm gonna hold on to Briar just in case.
Okay.
Unarmed or
Unarmed strike, yeah. You can hit it with your warhammer if you want. You don't use that very often. There you go. 24. You smack the
Okay.
ground with your warhammer and really give it some rocking. It's solid.
It really gives it some willy.
I am having a
Ten,
great
12.
time. That this is what's happening.
Yeah.
Accidentally makes an unarmed strike. Everyone.
You came here to investigate a tower, and you immediately fell
Yeah.
like 400 feet. That's the opposite of a
And
tower.
FYI, Ruby's still Steve, by the way. So Steve has
Yeah.
pissed himself, but I don't know if that's visible. Can't tell if
Oh,
Ruby's
it's
like,
visible.
hiding it somehow.
Oh, it's visible. Yes, it's visible.
Oh shit! Just a wet patch in front of his trousers.
Uh-huh.
How embarrassing.
Uh-huh. Okay, so 4 of you are stomping around in the air, and Aldrin is floating behind each of you. What do you do now?
Oh, just
I
to
want to
quick-
investigate this glass thing because it's like the glass things in the other place, and I
This-
want to double
this
check
is
if
not
it's the
glass.
same,
This
like,
is like
symbol.
it's like a fractal of magic itself. It's like pure, unaltered,
Oh, okay.
unfocused magic. So this is not
it's
something that
not-
someone has created here. This is like This is like the rawest of raw magic. This is like a funnel coming up from the core of the world. Like basically funneling pure magic out into this column.
Oh.
And you're basically
Okay.
stood in the center of this like siphon of the Earth's energy. And this
So
is just
in
one of
bear
those
form.
magical fractal things that is forming naturally around you.
Okay.
In
So it's
bear
not
form,
like
I'm
the glass
going to
prisms.
I'm going to tell everybody that this might be the wards, and I know they can't understand me, but I'm still
Yeah.
going to do it.
So
Alright.
everybody else just hears "Roar!"
Can I change it to a bear to understand?
If you like, I guess.
I love how Ash is just not going to change out of a bear. But never
The
mind.
Ash,
the fact
look,
is,
Ash's wings failed them, so
Okay.
they are very upset. So they're just going to be in bear
Okay.
form for right now.
I mean, we could argue that the both of you being druids means that you could both speak druidic to each other while animal form, but I don't know whether I want to set that precedent, because then we're going to have animal conversations, and I don't want to be that person. We used to have that where one person was telepathic in our first campaign, and they just like hand waved this idea that whenever they heard something telepathically, they would immediately tell everybody in the group, and I was like, no, you can't fucking hand wave that shit. No way, that's metagaming at its finest, and you're not fucking doing that. So no, you're not going to be getting the druidic out of me this time, I guess.
Ash, do you want to be Ash again? I don't understand.
I shake my
bear.
head.
Shake your
Okay.
head.
I shake my head no.
That's fine. You had some thoughts, and I didn't want you to not feel understood. That was all. But you want to stay a bear. I understand.
Yes,
Ruby doesn't
Ash is
understand.
embarrassed.
Embarrassed?
Yes.
Lucy said it. I stole it from Lucy.
I didn't want to acknowledge it openly because it was a terrible fucking joke. So I was spraying Lucy no, and then you brought it up. So fuck you. Okay, so you're walking
Hey,
out
you
into.
You can't pause the laughter because you don't like a pun.
I literally can. I can pause a stream. I can pause a recording. Fuck you.
The puns
Okay.
can be so unbearable.
Pause.
Oh, fuck off. Right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on.
Pausing
What
the
do you do now that you are
This is
here?
the big font of raw magic.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go, guys, this is raw magic.
You feel it like you can feel it in your paws. You see like swirls of mist like moving their way up and round your arms, touching your magical foci,
Can I
like Briar's
do a check
prayer
on
focus.
what kind of magic this is?
You could do an
Would someone like to
arcana
detect
check,
it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm a barbarian.
I can no longer detect magic, so.
Arcana check shows that this is definitely magic. Anybody who wanted to do a detect magic could find out different typing.
All right, I'm gonna drop my bear form.
Okay, I thought you might.
that's
So,
okay.
oh, for fuck's sake, unbearable! I swear to God. Okay, so Ash is now back in Ash form. Do you want to do the detect magic? Don't encourage them,
Yes,
Lucy.
And also, I would like to mention how I think these might be the wards that they were talking about.
Ooh. The weather wards?
They remind me of the other tower where we hit the thing on all the four sides.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So the
Right.
pass without trace drops because that's also
Yep.
concentration. This now pops out and you're able to see detect magic in all of this area. Essentially, you can see that every single kind of magic possible is lighting up for you, and it's the entire space. You are just blinded by all of the different colours. But they're all, like, popping in and out of existence, like, spontaneously appearing and disappearing. Like, you know, matter and antimatter being created and destroyed in moments, in fractals, twisting and turning through the corkscrew of the mind. They're all coming in and out of existence in front of you, behind you, beneath you, above you. Every single direction you can look, you can find other kinds of magic, and all of it is drifting up from the center of whatever this world is. You can see it being siphoned off, almost. It feels like it's being pulled. All of it heading up.
It's going up that way.
Okay. I mean, do we just leave it?
Anyone who wants
I
to
mean,
can
wolves
give
can't
me
be
an
that-
insight check.
Ooh. Ooh, natural 20.
At 20, I love it.
Nope.
That's a
I've
3.
got to compensate for my shitty other rolls.
A 9. Briar, did you want to give this one a roll or not? Up to you. We already have a nat 20.
Alright.
All I heard was...
Look, even though I didn't add anything, I just wanted to feel like part of the group.
Okay. Well, there it is. Another nat 20. With two
Two
nat
nat
20s. 2 nat 20s. That was also not even as high as it could have been, I don't think, because that was just a wisdom check. What's your
Yeah,
insight?
I rolled the wrong thing. I just realized. My bad.
It's
Do you
still...
want me to re-roll?
No, insight is still wisdom based, and you got a nat 20 anyway, so... you would have gotten a 24, because you don't have proficiency in it. Okay, so Ruby and Briar, I think between the two of you, there's probably like a moment where you're each looking at some kind of a fractal thing between you, and you catch each other's eyes, and there's a moment of recognition between you where you start to realize, oh, now I understand exactly why we, when we're hitting the ground, it's becoming ground. Why, when we fall, we are just falling. Because whatever you expect to happen here is what happens. This is raw magic. So whatever you think of is exactly what it is. If you think that it's the ground, it's the ground. If you think that you're falling, you are falling. This is all things that can be in your imagination, but the purest form of your imagination. You have to fool yourself into believing it, which is why you can't just touch it and it's real. You have to believe it. You have to see physical proof, which is why when you attack it like it's a thing, then you see that it is a thing, because you're attacking something. It's a positive thing. Just stepping is too passive. Anybody who comes through this area would need to do something positive, right? To do something to say, this is an action. I am doing something to this aura to create what reality I need here. That's exactly what you can both intuit from this.
Ruby clocking this is then going to think, I wonder if it's localized to just here, or whether this could affect wider area, and is thinking maybe I could focus on the image of my patron being free, and like essentially just stood by the doorway on the stones outside.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to focus on that image and
Okay.
that being reality.
Do you say this openly to everybody else? Or are you just
So
doing this to
that's
yourself?
the train of thought, is then going to look around the group and go and say, I'm going to try a thing. I'm going to try and free the friend.
Did
I'm
either
gonna
of
try
you,
and
by
free
the
my
way,
friend.
say this out loud of what your
You're in the
realization
sparkly
is?
place.
Oh,
Yeah, did you
I
explain
kind of
it?
attuned. Sorry. I hadn't done part of it. When Briar and Ruby sort of like came to this realization, would have said, we can bring our reality into reality in this place. We can use this magic to our advantage. What we believe to be is into being here. Is that what you understood, Briar? That's what I think.
Yeah, I think we should try and find a way to use this to our advantage as well. It's definitely gonna be useful in our upcoming fight.
What if we combine? I mean, I'm just going to put a suggestion out there. You don't all have to follow me. This is my priority here. But what if we all focus on the friend being free, not in chains, not used, and physically stood just outside this door?
How can you guarantee it's not an image, though?
Well, we don't know unless we try. If it's just an image, I'm sure we'll find out very quickly. Because we can just leave. In my little head, there is nothing bad that can come from this. Either they are there, or they're
What
not.
if we
and
bring
we
the
need to
wrong
head to
person by
Majesty.
accident?
Well, let's all focus on the friend. Let's not focus on the wrong person. Eh?
Okay. How do you focus on somebody you haven't seen?
Well,
Maybe their essence? Who they are?
yeah.
Their name?
Focus on the feeling you get when they visited you in the dreams. That I can
Okay.
focus on a bit
could do
more of
that.
what they look like, because I've seen them. I have that image. I can focus on that. You guys can focus on your interactions with them. Focus on them. Bring their wholeness. If we each focus on a different thing.
I think we should go up. Well, I think we should go down.
That might be a problem.
Aldrin, are you holding on still?
Mhm.
I think your shoes
I-
might be going against you a bit there.
You don't feel
Well,
them
they
pulling
like
in
to
one way or
argue.
another. You don't feel them trying to
they're-
do anything.
Working this way, they're kind of chilling here, but they might have thoughts on where to go.
I have a small idea, and I know I want your friend back. I do, but I want to see if there's something else we could gain from this as well. I have a small idea. I don't know if it'll work. If I were to empty one of my potions of healing and just have the bottle, could I imagine that a part of this magic will come with us in the vial, and we can use it later on?
Give it a go.
I take one of my potions of healings and empty the potion out. Or if anyone needs a
Okay.
bit of healing.
Yeah, okay.
And I try with all my might to imagine that part of this magic in here is in the bottle, and it's going to stay in the bottle until I undo the cork again, so to speak. And use the wish. So it's not a wish.
You imagine
You
that,
don't-
but nothing's happening.
Dang it.
There's something that's missing out of this equation here. Also, mark off one of your healing potions, please.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
There's something. There's something in this equation that you've not got. There's something there that needs doing still.
So is it fair that I've still got the
Isabel?
vial on me?
You've still got the glass vial, yeah. It just doesn't
Yeah.
have any health potion in it.
Okay.
Isabel, do you need to try and interact with one of the raw magic things? Do you need to like touch it or something?
I could certainly give it a go.
I mean, it could be dangerous. That's why I'm just suggesting it, not telling you. But I just wonder if that might help.
Either one
I
of
know, but
you, Ruby or Isabel, give me a wisdom check. Just a flat wisdom.
What's
Okay.
your wisdom stat?
Click on whiz
Give me
at
a
the
sec.
top. Both of you can do it.
What?
My wisdom
good.
is +2 and 14. Okay.
Okay.
Never mind. you go.
Ruby gets a nat 2. Isabel gets a 14. You're starting to think about this, Isabel, and you're sort of like, you know how you like some people talk when they speak. What am I talking about? Talk when they speak. Move their
People die when they're killed.
hands. Talk with their hands. I mean, And, it was. I had the two thoughts at the same time of move their hands when they speak or talk with their hands, and my brain combined the two, and I said talk when they speak. Okay, so imagine that you're moving your hands with your hands. No, so you're talking with your hands, right? So like a lot of people gesticulate while they speak. So you're sort of like coming up with this idea, and you're like, if only there was something that we could like, I don't know, like if there was like a way of pouring this magic in, and you use your hand while you're doing that, and you can almost feel like there is a texture, like there is a weight, a density to the air around you as you go to move your hand toward the vial. But it's not quite enough. You don't feel like you're quite there yet. There's something more to this. But that hand gesture is some of the way there.
I try my best to keep doing hands in a more grandiose way.
Okay.
As if I'm trying to move a stodgy water to the vial, if that makes sense.
Okay. As you start thinking about this, your hand goes almost like you can feel like there's almost something in the grip of your fist. And as you go to close your fist around it to feel it better, you can feel like it's the handle of something. What now?
I'm going to assume this is a handle of a jug or something, and bring my vial up and start pouring into the vial like it's like I think it's a jug.
As you go to move your hand to pour out this jug, the jug appears exactly as you imagined it. It's got this bulbous bottom to it. It's got a fluted neck. It pours out like this whitish, bluish, like purplish, yellowish. It's sort of like moving between all different colours, but not as the solid. It's sort of, yeah, exactly. It's like iridescent, pearlescent, that kind of thing, where it shifts and changes between all of them, but only in its reflection. And you're seeing the reflection in the pour. And as you're starting to pour it out, you realise that it's overflowing over your hands, and you've completely filled this vial.
I stop it as quick as I can with the cork.
Cool. What do you do with the vial?
I try and store it away for in somewhere on my person's.
Okay.
It
Shove it
may
into
be my bag, my book
your
thing.
book bag. Good. So you just like put it into your book bag and close the lid. Okay. So everybody else here has seen that process happen. What now?
Right, guys. I think we've got to imagine unlocking some chains here
Alright.
and removing some
melting them,
shackles.
right? Safely
Yeah.
melting?
Without
Safely
burning-
melting.
Safely melting, yes. The metal, not the person.
Yes.
I'll
Of course.
just
Only
use
the
my-
chain. Only the chain.
Only the chain. I'll use my dexterity to fiddle the shackles, get them loose, get them unlocked as best we can. What about you guys?
I would say I'd help, but I don't know if Jack will allow me to do that and help you.
I just want to know what each person is individually doing. There's no help action going to happen here. You're going to do something or you're not.
Okay, I am imagining I am using my raw strength to just pull the chain apart with my strength.
Okay.
Aldrin is imagining, as they have in the past, melting the metal bars, melting other chains, melting the lock, being very careful and precise about it, and trying to remove it as close to the friend as possible so they're not left with chain on them, but not touch them or hurt them.
I was waiting to hear if any of you talked about the friend themselves. Because so far you only talked about the object and not the person.
Yeah, no.
Now
I'm
that you're speaking
imagining
about the
freeing
person,
them,
yeah.
I'm imagining loosing the chains from them. I'm imagining them not being hurt by the melting metal or the acids or toxins. Yeah.
Question. What are you doing to interact with this physically? You're imagining all of this, but as Isabel just proved, imagination on its own isn't enough. You need to have some action
I
to
am
it.
gripping the air, believing that.
So Isabel reaches out and grabs for a chain that none of you can see is there, but the moment that Isabel goes to grab for it, there it is, physical as anything. And you see that there is like lightning crackling through it. As if there's something there
Aldrin
physical that you've
would
not spotted before.
take hold of that chain as well, or reach out and see if they can grab on to another section of that chain that they can't see, but that they think might be closer to the friend.
As you
And
start to think
because
of
they
friend,
really want to get.
as you start to think of friend and you go to reach for this other piece of chain, you realize that this chain is attached to a cage that the friend is inside of. And for a brief moment, you almost see like there's a glimmer of realization in their eyes. Like they're looking at you, not just a figment of your imagination in front of you.
I believe the friend's here.
Hello, my friend. We're going to free you from that cage now.
What next?
Aldrin
Ruby, what
would
are you doing?
try and-
Ruby, you were saying that you were going to do
Yeah.
something, but what you said imagination, I need action.
Yeah. Well, sorry, I thought when I said imagine, I'd used the wrong word. Sorry, that's my mistake.
Right.
So Ruby is doing the action of using dexterity-based rather than strength-based skill to, get rid of the shackles from around where they are. If you think about like, shackles around wrists or legs, so that type of thing of getting those loose.
Yeah.
So that everything's broken away. That type of thing. And is
Cool.
doing that. What she did with Loki basically reenacted.
So you're trying to sort of like look for the weaknesses and the cracks in things so that you can sort of sleight of hand them out. And like see where there's a broken chain link and trying to sort of like slip that past the others with your manual dexterity. Okay. You also, in doing this, you can start to see something forming in your hands of this chain. Only at the moment Aldrin has got this image of friend coming about, but even then it's still sort of flickering in and out. What do Ash and Briar do?
Briar's gonna try and command the friend. Use my spell command to tell it to break, as in like break free. So Briar's trying to like inspire the friend to basically save itself.
Okay. All right. I like that. Okay. You start to see that all of you now are starting to see that the friend is appearing a little bit more physically than before. Ash, what are you doing? You're the last one.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cast Sanctuary on the friend, so if anything that we missed ends up trying to hurt them, it won't hurt them. Or if like a spell doesn't quite react the way we meant it to, it doesn't accidentally hurt the friend.
Okay. What physical action are you doing to enact this? What does Sanctuary... Is Sanctuary a touch spell?
No. It just says ward a creature within range, and if I can see them, you said I can kind of see them.
Yeah.
I'm just going to like draw a sigil in the air like of a shield or something to put like envisioning it going around the friend to protect them.
Okay, I like that better. Fine. So the DC then is going to be 60 here, and I will need each of you to roll what skill you said you were using as a d20. So Aldrin, you're trying to avoid doing this with any kind of damage, so yours will be dexterity based, as will Ruby's. Isabel, you're going to do a strength based check. Ash and Briar, you're sort of trying to use your wisdom here to try and figure this out. So I will want each of you to do wisdom based checks. There's no proficiency here, so you're going to go onto the front of your character sheet, click at the top where it says on your stat bonuses, where it says Whiz. You're going to just click on that and then click on ability check. We need to hit a 60. You've got 12. You've got... no, that's 22. That then is 43. That's enough to hit 60. You notice... You realize now that the friend is physically, like, unrestrained, but that they are not here with you. That there's, like, something physically between the two of you that you can't breach. But there is definitely something that has freed them in a more substantial way that they had before. And you can see this friend sort of start to stretch, and like you see them like turning their head, you know, like over each shoulder, and you hear like pops and cracks of their neck, and start to see them like sort of stretch their chest out a little bit, reach their arms behind them, and you can hear panicked voices. Lots of panicked voices. You hear a dire wolf howling and growling. You can hear the screech of a falcon. And all of this is all at once, as this vision turns into a cloud of mist, and the friend, in the last moment that you see them in this visage, laughs with a big grin. And Ruby, you start to feel your power coming back.
Gonna turn to the others and say, I think that fucking worked, guys. And then just gonna see if she can get like a crackle of Eldritch Blast sort of within her pores. Like not casting it, but just seeing if it's there.
No, I get that. You reach out and you can feel this surge of power coming back to you that before you took maybe for granted, because power is power when you've got it. But when you lose it, it definitely, you feel the loss. Now, as you feel it come back, you can feel it almost like pulling out from the claws of your hands and like becoming this pool of eldritch energy in the center of your palms, ready to fire out at any given moment.
To just double check, Ruby's going to cast Mage Armor on herself and see if that works.
You all see Ruby sort of casting this Mage Armor, but instead of it just being like all at once, you see like segments of armor being sort of like cast, almost like forged in the air around you as they are then placed upon the body, and each segment coming together to form what makes Ruby almost look like a paladin almost. So Ruby doesn't look much like a monk anymore. Ruby looks more like some kind of like, I don't know, like an icon. Some kind of an icon that is sort of to try and inspire something in people. What that is, you're not entirely certain. But Ruby is certainly feeling revenge,
don't forget,
I think.
It's not Ruby, it's Steve.
It's definitely Steve.
It's Steve gaining armor.
So
Steve is like no longer in a blue shirt.
Yeah. So if you've seen Deadpool 2 or Deadpool versus Wolverine, I want you to imagine Peter.
Peter.
Peter is Steve to me. I want you to imagine that and him being completely just belted up with all of these amazing pieces of armor and looking ready, like resplendent, but also ready to fight for whatever cause feels right. And yeah, Peter is now Steve. But you do have a sense of something just went down, and it's not something that you are in the vicinity of. The screams then and panicked shouts that you heard were raucous, they were loud, they would have shaken the earth in that spot, and you felt nothing where you are. So you get an idea that there is a different locality of what just happened.
Just as a quick note, I can't work out how to apply Mage
I did it for you.
Tar. And then Ruby's going to turn to us and go, we need to get out of Dodge. I think we might need to head over to Majesty. There's a lot of desert between us. I think we need to go find a cart and get out.
Speaking of deserts, these are meant to be like weather wards, right? According to the guards.
I can drive.
Maybe.
Yeah, but we've got to travel in between.
Ooh, I have an idea. What if we
Yeah.
make it snow?
That would still be difficult travel. But we could.
Yeah, can we not?
If we make it
Sorry.
snow here, we can have a distraction to get out.
Ooh.
So just localize to the
We
city.
could do that.
I
don't-
mean, we've all seen snow,
No
right?
ice.
We've seen ice and snow and everything.
We've seen
I
a
mean,
blizzard.
could we not? We could just leave this place, go
Yeah,
find a
but-
horse and cart, and then
not sure.
head out.
How
I'm not
about
sure
we
if you
about-
noticed that one guard didn't like me very much and told me to get out, and here I am, further within their city.
You
Well, yeah,
also
well, we
notice
just
that
go
your
out.
Ravenstone ash is no longer swirling.
No,
Can we
Yeah,
just not go
that guy
past
was
those
big
guards again?
trouble. I don't know. I mean, they're patrolling around. Patrolling,
well,
sorry.
shall we?
Yeah, they're
You're
on parole.
wearing. You're pretending to. You're wearing armor, right? You can blend in.
Yeah, Steve
I
is
am-
wearing
I'm pretty
armor.
sure they
yeah.
know who I am.
That's without trace.
I mean,
I can cast it again. Yeah.
Okay.
As without trace to get us a wagon and get going, because we need a skedoodle. But did we need to break
Yeah.
this one like the other one?
No, I wouldn't mess with this
No.
one. This one,
no.
This one could be useful. Maybe.
I mean, we got our friend sort of back.
Sorta.
Sort of
I
friend.
feel like we should leave the
No,
wards
no,
intact.
friend sort of
There's
back.
plenty of innocents that these are protecting.
Okay.
Ruby's gonna take off the belt of Steve because they haven't seen Ruby. Just gonna put that
You
out
think
there.
this is
No longer
causing the
Steve.
winter other places?
Nice. I like that.
Because what if it's making it nice here, but throwing off the weather other places?
I mean, we're in
Oh.
a place of desert, right? I'm pretty sure these are just making it a nice oasis so people can just stay here and have food to eat. I'd be worried about messing it up. Really?
Yeah, but don't forget that there is an unnatural winter elsewhere.
So I'm wondering,
Yeah, but I don't know
is
if
it
this
making
is
it
the
nice
cause.
here by making it bad there?
I also
These have
like
been
how
here for a
you've.
long time, I'm sure.
I like how you asked me if these are weather wards, and I said no. And then you've moved on, and somehow you've forgotten that in the last half an hour,
Oh,
and
sorry,
decided they are
sorry.
definitely weather wards, and that you definitely need
So
to do
guys-
something about them now.
Let's go.
Let's have pass without trace, and then let's go find a cart. I'm
Yeah.
a very good driver.
I'm only reminding you of that just so that you can actually do something instead of debating about something that definitely won't happen.
I'm really trying.
Fuck my life. Okay, you're
oh,
all.
Aldrin's still holding on to Ruby, so
You all
Aldrin's
get the,
floating like a
pass
balloon
without
wherever
trace.
they're going.
Ruby would
Oh
have
my
the
God.
extra 10 on that, so you would have 28. That then
Sorry.
is.
I was an eager beaver.
34, 23, 28. Okay, so we're at 28 at the moment. We need Briar and we need Aldrin. Stealth checks.
Roll your stuff.
Right. Stealth. Coming.
Don't forget your bonus.
It's included.
It does it automatically.
Does it automatically now.
I'm like, I
Okay.
don't normally have a bonus of 12.
So that is a 23. 23 altogether, which I will let you know, none of the veterans can beat that. They have a +2 to perception.
thank
The
goodness.
first two that you walked past both got an 8 each, total. The other two both got 17 and 18, and your last roll was 17. So, yeah, you can now sort of like scoot your way through here and just, they won't pay any attention to you.
Lovely. I am stamping my way out.
Yes.
You
I
just
like
have to
that.
believe it's there. It's fine.
I
Exactly.
know. Ruby wants to stamp her way out. Partly 'cause she's
Okay.
very happy she's got her magic back.
So we're gonna scoot past the whole find cart, drive cart, get out deal. We're going
Can I do
to
a light
um,
vehicle roll anyway, just to see what I would have got.
well, how about this? We just do the rolls for what actually happens, so that we're not spending session after session after session with you just driving through a desert.
Yeah.
Because I don't
Pretty
think
sure
that anybody
we've
would
walked
find
through
that
a lot
part
of this
fun.
city.
Yeah.
just
Like
wanna
by
do the
logic,
land
we've
vehicle
walked
roll.
through a lot of this city. We all know
Yeah.
where the carts are.
It's walking simulator, isn't it? So, all right. So you can do the roll. Ability check a nat 20
Nat 20.
at what? That doesn't even
What?
tell me what the ability is. That just says
I
ability
rolled
check.
the land vehicle.
You
It's a
rolled
plus
land
6
vehicle.
with a nat 20.
Okay. Okay. So you get a +6. Another just ability check. I love how these are now generic.
I clicked
Apparently,
land vehicle as well. It is
Yeah.
just
it is
that's what
just
happened.
ability check. Great. So you've
yeah.
both
it,
got
like, it doesn't even say the modifier on.
you got an 18 and a
Yeah.
20. So
I got a 26.
you managed to find a beautifully resplendent vehicle, but it's not. It doesn't look like it's a cart with a horse. It looks like it's a cart with no horse. It also doesn't look like it has a driver waiting on anybody to come by and pilot it. This thing seems like it's made of wood. It has some metal fixtures and fixings. There are hinges and you know, obviously there's the wheels to rotate, etc. But there's some kind of weird piping that comes out of the back of it. And when you come near it, it sort of like burbles a little bit, as if there's something underneath to try and like magic making the wheels want to turn.
Ooh.
Can I have a look underneath and just try and work
Yeah.
out what's going on?
Yeah, sure. You look underneath
check
and you
would
can
you like?
see that there's like these like they look like wood, but they're probably not, because they have like the shine of metal with the durability of like water almost. Like there's nothing can really destroy water, it just is what it is. And it feels like that kind of thing to you, where you're seeing this like a wood invisible texture with the shine of metal, with the flow of water in these boxes underneath it that look like there's some kind of like that same iridescence that's coming off it powering the wheels here. And you don't quite understand what's going on, but you do see a lot of like levers and pulleys that are heading in towards the cockpit.
Looks like you control it over there.
I'm gonna
Buttons and levers.
buttons and levers. I'm
It
gonna
is a-
sort of look around and
it's
see
a
if there's
cockpit
anyone to like
that's-
try and pay to hire this.
It's a cockpit that's maybe, I don't know, enough for maybe one large-sized person, or, well, you know, a big medium-sized person. We're not going with the actual definition of large in D&D. I mean like a heavy-set person would be able to get into this thing and sit comfortably.
Is there anyone like around to try and hire it from? I don't want to just steal it.
People are at work.
Around.
This is power. This is daytime. Everybody's working around now. Nobody's around.
Good point. So are we in like a lot with where we are?
You have
is
stepped
this a,
outside
we
of
have
the
stumbled
city
across
limits.
A vehicle?
You stepped outside of the city limits. You're
Or-
on the western side. You can
Okay.
see that the sun is directly
Okay.
overhead. You've got grassland underfoot, but you can see that there is dust and storm ahead of you. You feel that there is like a moisture on the breeze from behind you, but ahead of you it feels dry and arid. And here, sort of parked up in many rows, you see a lots of different gorgeous-looking cabins and carts, but all of these require horses, and none of them have horses. With your rolls that you've done,
Cool.
with Aldrin doing a nat 20 and you doing an 18, this seems to be the only one that's really suitable, given that it seems like it can move by itself without the need for a horse. So
There's
you
seats.
get
Cool
to you come up to this thing, but it looks like it only has space for one person.
Can we do you reckon
Think
we
so.
can attach one of the carts to this?
Maybe.
Which of you
This
would be
is-
doing the driving, by the way?
I
think-
have +7 to land vehicles. I think you said you got +6.
+6.
Did you, Mars?
So yeah.
So do you climb
So I
inside
don't
then,
mind doing
Ruby?
the driving.
Yeah, Ruby would be driving then.
Yeah, I guess so, and try and hopefully get one of
You
the
climb
carts
inside
attached
and
to the
you
back of it.
you feel like there's like there's a panel in front of you. There's not what you would call like a steering wheel. It's not like buttons in a car. But there are like pulleys and levers and buttons. And there is a panel of buttons that looks like it's written in a different language to those that you're aware of.
Oh, so it's not even in any language I recognise.
You
Separate
might
languages.
have recognised it
I
as
was literally about to
something.
say.
You might have
Comprehend
recognised it
languages,
as
I was about to
something
say that.
before, but yeah, you might need to do a comprehend languages here.
Comprehend languages.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that this is these are numbers.
Numbers.
It's going from 1 to 8, and at the moment it's currently set on 1. It looks like the 1 is
1
glowing.
to 8, and we're on 1.
So is 1 stationary? And 2...
Okay.
Like, is it speed?
Maybe. Or maybe it's go, or slow, or stop.
Okay. Well, shall we try and attach a cart before we press any buttons?
That might be
Oh,
wise.
Yeah?
If we're not all
Let's
gonna
attach
fit
a
in
cart.
Yeah.
No, let's get a cart attached.
Okay. You see
So
that
we'll
there's
get
a
out the
few
cockpit
different
to help do
sizes
that.
of cart. So they've all got some level of wear and tear from the desert on them. Many of these have got like the traditional cart wheel, which is like, you know, the wooden band with the metal struts and spokes. There's one of them here
Anything
which
look
looks like
it
it's
can-
well, one of them looks like
Go.
it's like quite resplendent with its finery, and it's got like, you know, silks and velvets inside, but it looks like breathable almost, you know, like it's fit for a desert because you wouldn't really want a heavy velvet on you. But underneath it's got these like a bush suspension, like a leaf suspension. So it's like it looks like it's going to be a more comfortable ride, like it's built for comfort basically. And then there's another one next to it which seems like it's like threadbare. Like there's everything that's been stripped out of this that could be stripped out of it has been. It is incredibly low to the ground, very narrow, but it looks like you could fit inside of it, and that the wheels look like they're incredibly robust, but also lightweight. Whatever material this is made of, it doesn't look like these wheels are made of traditional metals or woods. It almost looks like an exotic metal of some kind. But with like a coating over the outside of the band. And then there's another one which seems like it's sort of somewhere in between. Like it is low to the ground. It looks like it's lightweight, but it's still got some of the finery and like care and comforts that the others might.
Can we tell which one would handle, like, by the wheels going over sand better, or going over the terrain that we're going into better?
I feel by logic the lightweight one will, surely, over sand. That's what I was thinking.
And I mean, if all else fails, two of us can change our size.
Yeah. Yeah. I've also, and I will say this as Ruby, I'm also wondering if I don't want to risk it in case if I press a button and then the vehicle just shoots off. But I'm wondering if the numbers actually correlate to number of people. But maybe let's attach the cart just in case. I don't want to end up going to Majesty on my own.
All right.
Okay,
Let's find
so you
Shall we
take
get the lightweight one?
you take an hour to start assembling this thing together and moving it around. You're moving it without horsepower, literally. So you're going to need to like shift and move the thing, and people start wondering how you're going to attach something to this other kind of cart, this self-powered cart. Doesn't look like it's got many sort of like hitches to like pull with.
Yeah, that was
But
actually
it's
gonna be
there.
the next question. Is there a hitch for us to use to attach this thing with?
There's
Before we
like
start moving it, and
there's
before we
things
start
sort of
all the
hanging off the
hauling?
side. There's metalwork that's got like lanterns
Right
attached
on the
from it,
back of
but it doesn't look
Is
like
there,
anything
a proper hitch?
specific for it. No.
You might be right with the numbers of the people.
Do you want me
Yes.
to press it?
I'm gonna transform. I'm gonna transform into a mouse and go on Ruby's shoulder just in case.
I'm also
Okay,
gonna turn into a mouse.
Okay. So a cat with two mice. Love it.
Alright.
Try not to eat them.
mace and
I-
just a dragon standing
I
on
guess.
Or maybe
Yeah,
am I
guess,
stereotyping tigers?
Roden
Then?
and Briar, hold on tight just in case, and I'm gonna push. I can't remember how many. This
Don't forget
5.
Briar
I'm gonna
first.
push the number 5.
top.
You press the button, and you see the glow of the number 1 starts to spread up each of the numbers until it hits the 5, and then a circle of light comes around the outside, like swirling, and you feel like a and you feel like the whole carriage is being stretched out, like longer and wider, but only internally. The outside of it looks exactly the same to Aldrin and Briar, but Ruby, Isabel, and Ash, inside, you can see that the inside of it has stretched out to incorporate more space for other people. Like a Liam and
TARDIS.
Steinhoff.
I'm gonna poke my
Like a
head out and go.
TARDIS.
I'm gonna poke my head out and go. Get in, guys. We're going shopping.
Alright. Let's go.
You each climb inside, and you can see Isabel and Ash, for one, as mice. You can see that there is plenty of space for you in your regular humanoid form. You can like get out of your wild shapes if you wish. It's not particularly comfortable, like for the setting inside here. It doesn't look like it's made of the velvets and the the silks of the other one, but it is comfortable. It's soft. At least. It's not a wooden bench. It feels different. Now, Ruby is faced with levers, buttons, and pulleys.
Which is great. Will you allow me to do like an investigation check to try and work out which one might be the go? Or what the different things mean? Go, break.
I
Yeah.
will level with
Cool.
you and say there is no number you could roll that I would allow you to intuit that. No. You will need
That's
to just
perfectly
start touching, moving, pulling, whatever.
reasonable.
For one, you can see that
Alright.
there are
I'm gonna pull a pulley.
there are 4 levers. There is one pulley, and there is like a chain hanging down from the ceiling.
Okay.
So
I'm
we'll
wondering if
call the
pulley or the
levers
chain-
1, 2, 3, and 4, and then the pulley is there as well, and then you chain above.
Okay, I'm really wondering if the pulley is the brake and the chain is a horn. I'm going to pull the pulley and see what that does.
Okay. Nothing that you can really notice. You feel like there's a kind of a shift in the vehicle where you are, but you don't start
Okay,
moving
cool.
forwards or backwards.
Lovely. I'm going to move the number 1 lever.
Number 1 lever. Okay. Nothing happens.
I'm going to move the number 2 lever.
Again, nothing happens.
I'm going to put number 1 and 2 levers where they were, and I'm going to pull the pulley again.
Again, nothing happens. You just feel a shift in the ground.
I'm now going to try the number 1 lever again.
Sorry.
Nothing happens.
Right. I
Oops,
really
a
don't want to pull the
random
chain in
button.
case it's a horn. Well, there aren't any buttons.
Oh.
That's
The buttons are for
buttons are
the,
for the size of the
space
car.
inside, yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna look to the chain and just do a silent, please don't be loud and obnoxious, and pull the chain.
A lot of something has just fallen out of the back of the car. It is. Let's basically just call it a car at this point.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna pull the 4 lever.
The 4, you shoot off straight directly forwards. You feel like you have never
course.
felt this kind of power
Okay.
or velocity underneath you before. No horse would ever be able to match this. You can see that there is like dust
Okay.
and sand blowing up at you, and as you are moving, you can see that your chain is still pulled, and there is a massive long line of grease just being emptied out into the sand behind you.
Oh no! I pulled the chain again.
It stops.
Oh god, what have I done? I don't know how to drive this.
You think?
Ruby's gonna turn to Aldrin and be like, I don't know what I've done. We're going quick. I don't know how to turn. If we hit a sand dune, I think we're fucked.
To figure it out.
What with? You're welcome to do it with the knowledge I've provided.
With the knowledge that has been provided by Ruby and Aldrin investigating this machine and contraption themselves, and having watched them do what they did, tries a different sequence of events for knobs and levers, and doesn't pull the one that made the machine fart oil.
Okay. Again, an investigation check won't give you anything here. You are just trying and pulling things. So, your number 4, you could intuit means go forwards.
Yeah.
What else would you like to do?
Go forward.
Yeah.
Buttons were expand the thing to people size.
Yeah.
The chain made it fart oil.
Yeah.
So
You've still got pulley, and you've got 3 other levers.
pulley and 3 other levers.
Yeah.
Okay, if we pull this next over lever, I guess, does anything
So number
feel,
3?
or pulling number 3, does that feel like a brake?
That starts to make the thing go incredibly fast. It's going even faster than it was before.
Okay, we're
Put it
stopping
back.
that.
Put
No.
it back, Aldrin.
Put it back. Pull number 1. Does that slow it?
You come to a dead stop. Everybody just shoots forward in the cabin and smacks straight into the window.
Now we all have a
seatbelt,
concussion.
y'all.
You're very, very uncomfortably close to everybody else.
Hey guys.
Back off. Scoot. Scoot back. Scoot.
Go away.
Readjust.
Squeak, squeak.
Still a fucking
right.
mouse.
Mice. Flying mice. So 2 is fast, 3 is faster, 1 is stop.
No, 4 is fast. 4 means
4
go.
is fast. We haven't.
2,
pulled
you've
2
not
yet.
done. You've not figured out what 2 is yet.
Do you want to put
Please
1
pull
back
2.
and then maybe try 2?
Yeah, we're putting 1 back and pulling 2.
2 does nothing.
Let's see
You
if
don't. You don't. Nothing
2 does
happens.
nothing. What about 2 and 3 at the same time?
Nothing happens.
4 still pulled, right? So
No.
I
4.
thought I
4.
put it
You
all back.
pull
Put
1
all
and
back.
put 4 back. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I'm putting them back. I'm not leaving them all pulled.
I'm wondering if 2 is like a slow break.
Maybe. So try 3 and then 2.
You don't have 4 pulled, so 3 does nothing. Nor does 2.
How about just
Oh, 4.
speak,
So yeah, 4.
You pull 4, you start moving forwards.
2.
You pull
2.
2, and you slow down.
Okay, we got the brakes.
Cool. We've got
You're still
it. we've got it.
moving.
Right.
You are still moving, but you are slowing. Like it's slowing you
Okay,
down
okay.
slower than what you were.
So
Let's put 2 back, shall
Yep.
we?
Okay. You continue at a
back.
constant speed at this point.
Shall we pull the pulley, Aldrin?
In all of this time, you are heading
Should try and
towards
find out.
a large mesa. There is a huge rocky outcropping, a big black thing in the center of the desert that you have been approaching, and it has only been on the horizon for so long. But the more that you approach it, the bigger it gets, and you're feeling like the horizon is becoming closer to you now.
we might need to stop there. I don't
Can
know.
I quickly pull the pulley? I
Go
want to
for
pull
it.
the pulley.
Do
I pull the pulley.
Okay, you pull the pulley
Basic
and you
vibes.
go left. You suddenly turn
Oh.
left.
Pull the pulley and go
Interesting.
right.
You pull it again and you turn right. Now you're headed back towards the mesa.
Okay,
Ah,
let's pull it again, shall we?
Steering. Yep.
After some tweaking, you realise that this is just steering, and you've just been yanking on
Yeah.
the thing. With some finesse,
Yeah.
you're able to just control the direction of the car. At this point,
Thank
I
you.
would say that you are proficient enough that you know how to drive this thing. You'll just need a couple of reminders what to do. But I do need you to tell me what you're pulling and when. You are going to be moving through the desert. We're going to have 3 encounters, and I'm going to need you to figure out what to do on each of those. I wasn't expecting you to do this, and this whole cart thing is all improvised by me. So we're going to continue with the improv on what these encounters are going to be. Let's see. The first of them, you can spot that there is an oasis in the sands ahead of you. See that there is like the shimmer of water there, and you feel that this vehicle, whatever it is, might be running low on something, but you're not quite sure what. You're heading towards this oasis at incredible speed at this point.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
Shall we slow down? If we get into an oasis? Might be
Yeah,
nice.
I think we
Sweet,
should
sweet.
check
Sweet.
and see if it's real. What about
Let's see if it's real.
mirages?
Well, we can see if it's
these
real.
guys are-
I mean,
But check if it's real. See if it's there.
Yeah.
You're going incredible
Yeah.
speed.
And then also we need to slow
I've
down.
said,
so
I've
pull
said,
two.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Pull
discussed
2.
slowing down, but you didn't actually do it. Okay, so you pull
Oh,
2,
sorry.
and you do start to slow down. You're approaching this thing at a much slower pace now, but you are noticing as you get closer that something's changing about it.
It's changing.
Do you keep on the same course, or do you move away and go elsewhere?
That's an
well, I
hour
don't know
part.
what's changing. Like, what?
You'll find out if you get closer, or you won't find out.
Alright.
Keep on the same course because it seems like we were gonna
Alright.
go there.
Okay.
But do a drive-by?
I'll hover my hand over lever 1 then, in case we need to do an emergency brake.
Okay, you get
Everybody hold on to your seats.
everybody grabs hold of their seats.
Hold on, let's-
The mouse squeaks, and as you continue going forwards at a slower pace, you pull up close towards this shift in the sands, and you see that it is not, in fact, an oasis. It is a guy in the sand. He's moving along with his own cart, but he's not got a horse. He's pulling it by hand. Do you stop?
Can we just leave this dude be?
Is he supposed to be here? Hello.
You've gone past him.
Well,
I'm a mouse, but we didn't stop.
Yeah, you didn't stop.
Yep. We've got places to be, I guess.
Okay. You continue forwards. The next encounter happens in about 45 minutes' time. So you continue.
We would be out of that polymorph.
You would be by that point, probably yes, but in your wild form, wild shape. So you're continuing on through the desert, and you feel that one part of this vehicle, whatever it is starting to tremble and shake a little bit. You feel that maybe this might have something to do with what is running low.
all stuff.
Should we take a quick pause, stop the vehicle and just check what's happening with
Maybe
it?
we should go back to where that fellow was and say hi to him properly. And, you know, maybe he could help us if this thing needs something.
I guess. I just don't want to get caught out in a we shouldn't be here type thing. We do that a lot.
Really?
There was also 45
do
minutes
you
ago
guys think?
in a sandy desert. So
Yeah, they would have been long gone.
Yeah. Fair point, Isabel.
Well,
Alright, shall we stop and
We should
check
stop.
what's going on? Or shall we stop now and check the vehicle?
We could try, but
Guys?
we know what we're looking at.
what lever do you pull?
No, but well, I'm gonna pull lever 2 to slow
Okay.
down,
Slow down, yeah.
and then pull lever, and then when pull lever 1, so I'm not smacking everyone's face
Okay.
into the.
So you slow down to a stop, apply the brake, and you can get out if you want to.
I'm gonna check that under where the oil was leaking earlier.
Okay. You go to the back and you see that there is. It looks like it's some kind of. I forget what they're called. It's like a. It's like an arcane item. It's like a magical item that you can get, which pours out whatever thing that you need. I think it's called a magical jug or something. And it's basically like attached to the back of this vehicle. That at any given point you can pull the chain and it will tip up whatever is inside of the jug at that time, and it like cycles through them.
Also, if it's like if we're running out of fuel, we can get some of that from there to put in the fuel tank.
Well, do you know that this thing needs fuel? You've never come across a car before.
Dang it. Me and my modern knowledge.
But thinking about fuel, do you look elsewhere? It's running out of something. You know that it's running out of something. You can feel something
It
different.
farted out that liquid earlier.
I think it was that jug.
Yeah.
So we're looking for something that sounds hollow. I'm just gonna wrap my knuckles on some parts of the metal to see if anything sounds off.
Okay. Where are you looking while you're doing this?
I'm just going in the biggest parts of metal boxes or cylinders
Okay.
or something.
You take a look at the top, knock on it a few times, nothing really happens. You don't really notice any different, just feels like wood. You knock elsewhere where there's a big metal chunk on the front, feels like metal. Do you keep knocking around?
Yeah, I'll just keep looking around while the others think of something.
Okay, eventually you get to the underside, and that's when you knock and you notice something different. You notice that the cubes that are underneath there don't look quite as fluid anymore. They look like they're just turning into wood and metal.
This is not the correct looking great. I'm a solid mechanic.
Strictly
I
speaking, it
will
was
have a
Ruby
look
that saw it
underneath as
before.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you point out some things you're worried about something, I'll then have a look under as well. Like, that's
This
not how
isn't
it
like
looked like
this
before.
Give me an Arcana check.
Who?
Me?
Both of
Who?
you.
Ruby. Oh, both.
And that 4.
Fuck all, I don't know.
Me
And
neither.
wow, and that 3. A
Shit.
4 and a 3.
This looks like wood and metal.
It's you're
And
pretty
Aldrin
sure
joined
that this
them
is
into an
just
attempt.
wood and metal, yeah. Aldrin, yeah, you can pop your head down. I think that Aldrin is a curious character. You'd probably want to do that anyway. A dirty 21, we love that. You take a look underneath and you can see that whatever power is charging this thing has started to deplete and is nearly empty. There's some kind of level of like energy that should be in this, and it's going.
What? Would I think to link the jug at the back?
Energy needs to go into it.
You can
What
give
type
me
of
a
energy, though?
I just gonna go barbarian. I'm just gonna roar at it, give you my energy like that.
okay.
Just for fun.
You don't really feel like that's done anything, to be honest.
You said energy. I gave my best energy.
Energy, energy, energy. Energy. What would feed a machine?
Well, it had
If we need
liquid in it.
food,
Liquid. There's a jug at the back.
Jug at the back,
jug?
so maybe it's the jug.
oh yeah.
Maybe
Has
it's
anyone-
just a finna jug.
Has anyone
do
got
we
anything to pour it into it?
Is there a
Yeah,
hole?
how do we
A
get the
spout?
jug stuff in the... Yeah.
The jug
How do we
is
do that?
firmly fixed
This-
to the bodywork of this vehicle.
Is there two?
Is it like a bowl we've got on someone? I've used a vial already.
A pipe, a hose,
No.
vials, and an alchemist kit.
Mm-hmm.
So look at me, I used
Is there
my
a tube in my alchemist kit? But shouldn't this thing have a thing to do it? Is there a lever to make it release? Like, you would think that it would be designed so it would refill.
Do we
You haven't
have,
determined
like,
whether it's the jug that it needs yet.
We could try it.
Yeah,
See if that would-
do we have a container? Because if the chain makes the jug tip stuff out, do we just need to have something underneath the jug when it tips? And then work out how to put the stuff in the container in the cubes.
God bless them. They just
used
need
the only
to
container
put
I was
some
running to
spells
use
into
earlier.
it. Do you use spell slots? And they've...
Well, yeah.
They're
Finding a container
really-
is the least of the issue.
they are
it's
really,
more of
like-
making sure that this idea is
like blinkered.
like, how do we put
they're
it into
they're
the cubes?
tunneling on
I
the
feel like
idea
that's
of
the
it.
key bit. How do we get fuel in?
Can
That's what
I-
I'm saying. Shouldn't there be some way for it to do it itself?
Can I look around for holes that or anything that's stopped up?
Or like, does this jug look like it can tip? Like it's got a way out that...
The jug seems
It
like
would
it's just fixed to the
empty.
mechanism and to the vehicle.
It's affixed to the mechanism in the vehicle, so maybe we need to fill the jug. And not move or empty the jug, but fill it. But also, like, what is the fuel, if any? Like, what is in the jug? Can we tell what's in the jug?
It's a magical item. It's the
Um,
I'll look it
Rotates
up.
it.
There's a name for it. I know there's a name for it. I'll that's it. It's called the alchemy jug.
Hmm.
It's an uncommon magical item. Wondrous. It's called the alchemy jug. Basically, there's a bunch of different things inside of it, and they are conjured magically.
anything near the jug on the machine, like a button, a lever,
No,
door, a cap?
y'all are tunneling on this jug real hard. I'll say that.
Hell,
You're
Man,
really fucking
I'm in
focused on the jug.
pain and trying to think.
We got two people in the party who just aren't talking. Ash and Briar, no input. It's a group effort, and these two are just chilling in the back of the vehicle.
Can I look at the cubes and see if there's like anything that's going to or coming from it?
You look at them, you can see that there is some of the magical shimmer is lost from them. That like iridescence of magic that was coming from them and fueling this vehicle seems like it's dimmed.
What about just sparking it with some magic? Simply just say, here's some magic.
Go for it.
I'll
Do
give it a
you-
go.
Cast any
Druidic
spells
force
on it?
Magic into it.
I mean, this doesn't seem very Druidic sort of thing, but I'll give it a shot. I just...
Yeah, well, just not not a destructive spell.
I don't think I've really got much of a destructive spell, actually.
Can you put fog cloud on it?
I can do mending on it.
Sure.
Mending, okay. I
that-
channel some magic into it by using my mending cantrip.
Okay. As you go to try and mend this thing, you realize that there's nothing really on it to mend.
Hmm. I wonder if it likes
Yeah.
some...
Does it want the magic we took from the raw magic place?
I was hoping to save that for the ox fight.
It's just a suggestion. Neither know what else to do. We're stuck in the middle of a desert. We will
Try
die.
a fireball.
That might blow us
Let's
up.
not try a fireball.
Okay.
No destructive magic. We don't want to catch ourselves out.
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to click with the left button.
Fine.
Actually, hey, I'm gonna come out of my form.
You would have come out of your form a while
would have
ago, 'cause it
already.
only lasts
You-
an
Yeah,
hour.
you've been out
Been
of it for a
Okay, well,
while.
way too long. You're
I
just
was
chilling in the
awake
back
for
of
a
the
moment.
vehicle. Yeah, your dog was sick. It's okay.
I want to try to cast Channel Divinity
Okay.
Ooh.
because it does say that I'm able to channel divine energy from my deity, using it to fuel magical effects.
Cool. So, what spell level are you casting that at?
It just says it's an action. It doesn't specify.
It's a cleric ability.
Is it an ability or is it a spell?
It's an ability.
Oh, you're asking
Okay.
specifically for spells, aren't you?
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm not doing that then. Refund again. Ignore that. That didn't happen.
I mean,
in that case,
Is comprehend languages still active?
what did we say? It had been like an hour?
You said 45.
Yeah. So
About
45
it
minutes,
lasts
yeah,
for
but
an
you've
hour.
not been doing this for a single second. You've been puzzling over this for
Yeah.
a good 20
But,
minutes, so yeah, it's been over an hour.
Across doing all this, has Aldrin noticed any other bits of language or anything on this machine that could give us an idea or an instruction?
Nope.
Mm.
Can I command it to move?
What level are you casting that at?
Let's go with 4.
Okay. As you cast command, you feel this power, like, instead of it going into the power of your voice, the power of your words, you feel that this spell energy comes straight from you and goes directly into this cube. That it's like absorbing this magical energy from you and is then replenishing itself from that magical energy. You see that it starts to take on more of that liquid form, and then it has the iridescence coming from it again. And you probably have fixed the vehicle at this point.
Woo.
Already.
Okay, so you all get back on board, hit 1, go, not 1, 4, sorry, and you start cruising back through the desert. At this final part, the final one of these encounters before we end our session, we're already over time by about 10 minutes, you can see the city appearing on the horizon. You see that it doesn't look quite as industrious as Power. This one looks a little bit more sort of resplendent, a bit more like desert caravan kind of feel, like there's ruins here, but most of this area is filled with like tents and things of that nature, like it's an oasis that's been purposefully placed in the sand to be a place to go to. Your final encounter is, do you go nearer to the coast or do you go nearer inland?
Coast. What if our water friend is over by the coast?
That's the point.
That's a good call. We
Ooh.
might need a dragon
yeah, let's do
to
that.
get quickly away.
So you head
Yeah.
towards the coastline?
Yep.
Okay. Then we appear now at our final map for this session. The area which is sort of a flat area of the desert. Like there's not that much in the way of sandy dunes, but you do see that there is a lot of tree life. That there are livestock animals here. That there seems to be more of sort of a casual relaxation spot above all else. That this is just more of like, there's a bunch of different tents around. There's some shelter from the sun. There's like little stalls here and there, and just people chilling, being people. You don't see any of those right now, but they are probably inside of each of these tents, just sort of, you know, going about their business, doing their business and stuff. As far as that's concerned, that's the end of our session. Good job. That was lots of abstract thinking that I pushed you into.
We did a lot.
You did great. Although, yeah, 2 of you were silent for a good, like, hour there, I think. Or, well, half hour at the end. Okay. I hope you've all enjoyed yourselves. I hope that you've all found this to be a good session, because I did. This is a good one for me. You've ended up in the City of Majesty in the country of Tushuga. And you see that at the south of you, and to the west of you, and to the east of you is all coastline. You are on a desertous peninsula. There is some level of rock here, but it is mostly sand. And all of this area feels like it's quite the casual spot. There are people here, but you see that most of this city, if you want to call it that, because it's not really built up in any industrial kind of sense, or in a modern setting kind of way. It's more like a huge sort of gathering of tents and ruins in the desert. But they all are north of you. So in the next session, you can hang out in this area, or you can start heading north. But you do see that there is a big, like, ruined temple up there that you probably need to get closer to really get a better look at. That's it for today. Thank you, everybody.
Oh, it was so fun.
I am glad that we finally managed to get to this spot, and I'm glad that you got to see what that tower was, because I know that was a thorn in Ruby's paw, appropriately. So, we'll be back next week, next Thursday. We're going to have another good session then, I hope, where you'll be rooting around in the desert sands, trying to figure out exactly what Majesty is and where everything is coming from, all of these weird occurrences, and why the fuck your god is gone, etc. But yeah, here we are at last, and here's hoping that we have a good time next time.
on Wednesday, so I might be quiet on Thursday.
Cool. Will you still be here on the session on Thursday?
Yeah, I'll still be here for the session.
Just quiet. Okay.
Just possibly quiet if there's pain.
No worries. Well, thank you all for being here and for being very cool. I love you all. Remember to be good to yourselves, and if you can't do that, then at least have fun. Goodbye, everybody.
Love you guys.
Love you. Bye. Happy birthday, B. Bye.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.